Hello, everybody in YouTube land. I'm with you once again, Troll Homestead. I just want to talk about mistakes, and experimentation is all about mistakes. Sometimes in the garden or in life, things don't always work out according to plan. They don't go right, and we really want them to. We think, that's the best solution. However, not always the case. We have to try it, see how it works. If it doesn't work, then we move on and we figure out what works. So, the whole duckweed idea, it was nice. It was a good thought, but it didn't work out and it was a fail. So, I couldn't get it to reproduce as fast or as good as I wanted it to. It was a nightmare with a mosquito problem that I had to eradicate, and I just basically said the heck with it. So now I am going to go ahead and try a tried and true method that I've done already, which is sweet potato shoots. So I'm going to have the sweet potatoes grow up nice and big, and the weeds, basically it's like a weed, but it's not. But I want the plant to grow out of control as much as possible, vine wherever it wants to go, and I cut those vines off, feed it to my chickens and also to my fish. So this is the new sustainability effort for the pond and for my chickens. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll get into what I did here. So you can see big sweet potatoes and little sweet potatoes, organic from the store. It's best to go with organic. They did have a little bit of their rooting system coming off of them. Not much, just a little bit of hairs going on, but it will definitely get better as these grow. So what I did is I put about 4 to 6 inches of regular dirt from my existing soil, if you want to call it that, but it's not, it's just dirt. And then I went ahead and put 4 bags of moisture mulch in here. And then if I pull back some dirt, let me see right here. So right here, if you can see, this is a lava rock buried in here. And there's several of them all around the edges of this. And the reason why I do that is because it provides little areas for microorganisms. And as we've talked before, lava rocks are really good for minerals and other things. Also, I've had them in the little mini pond set up over here in my other pool, and I switch them out. So I keep the water nice and clean. It doesn't look clean, but it is clean. That's because it's not a running water system. It's more of a filtration through other mediums like lava rock. And I keep it aerated with aerators that have pumps and everything like that. So that's what I do for the fish, and they're happy. They're getting bigger. They're getting a nice bright color, which is goldfish. So when they're happy, when they're doing good, they're nice bright orange, and you can see them in the water. They're super bright orange, and they're getting bigger every single day. A beautiful thing that I've done is feed these fish with completely natural, beautiful ingredients. So check out my bag right here. This is leaves, flowers, and maybe little tiny, sticks. Little, very little tiny from the branches. And this came directly off of that tree right there. So my neighbor was kind enough to give it to me because he was cleaning it up. And I've been using that. I've been smashing it down and giving it to the fish. And that's all that I feed them. And they are super happy. So I know that it's working, and it's very beneficial. These flowers are full of nutrients. So going back to here though, it's getting dark, so I need to kind of hurry up the video. Basically, the lava rocks are gonna have some of the fish poop on it. All of that, rich fertilizer from that is going into this bed as well. And then I went ahead and grabbed a 5-gallon bucket, I siphoned off a little bit of water, maybe only 2 gallons or so, just to kind of put around here. And as you can tell, I've only buried these about halfway or a little bit more. 3/4 is pretty much where these are at. And I made sure that the correct end is in the ground, which has the rooting system. And then the top of this is gonna grow our plant. So we'll see how it goes. This is the next experiment, and I am hoping to see in about 4 weeks or so a lot of sweet potato shoots with a nice, vibrant vine system going on that I can cut off and use again and again and again and again. I'm going to add nutrients. I'm going to do my compost tea in here also if I need to. Also, the really good thing about this is it's going to retain moisture. I did not put any holes in this. I just went ahead and layered this thing super thick of mulch. So I think it was 5 bags of the moisture mulch, which is quite a bit of mulch in here, almost all the way to the top. So the moisture is just going to go to the bottom. In these hot weather, the excess moisture is definitely going to evaporate at some point, but it will retain because we have all this wood chips for a good amount of time underneath, and I won't have to water it quite as much. Since this is just going to be like a food system, harvesting off of it, and then adding some water and nutrients over time to keep it going. So that is the story, folks. That is what I got going on for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, subscribe, share it with your friends, and keep my channel going. I really need the support because I want to keep putting content out here, and I really love sustainability. I love everything about the environment and trying to keep things healthy, making micro ecosystems along the way, and doing some cool projects. I have a lot of cool projects in the works, so stay tuned and have a great day.